Hi, so I'm doing a haunted hotel video again, and this one is the one that I was researching a couple videos ago. So it's Historic Anchorage Hotel in Alaska. So it was established back in 1916. It's located near a lot of things in Alaska, like a museum focused on the gold rush era. The Alaska Zoo is nearby. So if you want to go to like some sightseeing kind of places, this is probably the one you want to stay at if you don't mind some ghost activity. Now, it was pretty quiet for the most part in the beginning of its time. So it was around the 1920s. I couldn't find an exact date for this when it happened, but the police chief at the time, Jack Sturgis, his nickname was Blackjack, at least that's what I found, was shot in the hotel with his own gun. Now, this is something that was never really solved, but since that happened, a lot of weird things started happening. And most of what I was finding say that it was probably him doing all this, but he's not the only ghost. So there's a bride that is believed to haunt the hotel because of what happened with her. Now, I don't know if she was married and then was stood up and abandoned by her husband, or if it was her soon to be husband that kind of stood her up. But either way, she was left, and she ended up hanging herself in the hotel, and she's been there ever since. And then there was another one that I found. I couldn't find a name of this person or an age. It just says a little girl is known to haunt the second floor. Now, there are some rooms to kind of target. If you want to stay in a room that has the most activity, it's 212, 215, and 217. Now, I'm guessing that's the second floor where the little girl is. So she may be doing all the hauntings. But there are a ton of things happening at this place, you guys. So much where there's a ghost log there to share your experiences. And the common ones are pictures, framed pictures, flying off the shelf, curtains, whether it be for windows or shower curtains, swaying back and forth. There's actually some voices that people sometimes hear, cold spots, phantom noises, not just voices, but noises like someone could possibly be right there with you. And people, so I don't know if they're woken up by this or not, but people claim that their feet are being poked while they're sleeping. I mean, if it's while they're sleeping, I imagine they're either woken up by it or when they wake up in the middle of the night, I don't know, use a bathroom or something, they feel poking on their feet. And so this one specifically, though, I believe is the chief. One of the things that is said is they see a man's figure in a mirror. Now, if it's a man's figure, a bride and a little girl, and I'm sure there's more probably undocumented ghosts in there, so I can't say for sure if it's a police chief, but everyone believes that the man in the mirror, the reflection of the man in a mirror that people are seeing, is Sturgis. I said his name, right? Jack Sturgis is the name. I'm pretty sure I did say it, so I might just take this out. Or not, since I'm talking about it continuously. But they believe it's him. So there's a lot going on. I'm sure there's more. Oh, and another one of the things, and I kind of think this is kind of cool, and especially the bar area. So I've read that in the book, it says this in the book, that the bar is kind of still the same as it was. So maybe this kind of triggers this to happen. but some people hear wine glasses clinking like they're cheersing to each other in the bar. I think it's because it looks familiar to them. If it's not really, I'm sure they refurbished it, kind of made it look, a little bit cleaner, but they didn't change the way it looks. And even in the lobby, there's, I guess, a chessboard just for anyone to play. And employees have said that the chess pieces will move on like a nearly daily basis when no one is playing it. No one saw anyone there. They can't explain how it was moved. I don't know if like they closed up. I mean, I guess hotels don't really close up, but I don't know if like someone leaves for their shift for the night and comes back and sees that it's changed and no one else has noticed anyone playing. I don't know the specifics of that, but chess pieces are moving on their own. So there's a lot going on in this place. And if it wasn't in Alaska, I would probably want to go there. Not that I have anything against Alaska, it's just from what I know, it's cold, like super cold and dark for the majority of the time. I think with Alaska, if anyone's watching that is from Alaska or has been there, is it dark for a lot of the time and then light for a lot of the time? How does that work? Is it like the time change or is it just always dark continuously? But this place, that's what I don't know. So I'm a little hesitant to travel there. That and it's like super cold. So yeah. But this place has me intrigued. It really has me intrigued. So I don't know if it's all this happening from one of them or all three or some unknown ghost that they're not really sharing the story with, or maybe they don't know. So it may not be just these three. But if it is, those three are pretty active. I'm 100% sure that the second floor, if it's 212, 215, and 217, is the little girl. Maybe she's the one poking people's feet. That seems kind of like a playful thing. But that's all I have for you for Historic Anchorage Hotel. Definitely fun looking into because I didn't really know it existed. A lot of these places I didn't really know existed, so going down to find all the research for it is gonna be kind of fun, and I'm taking you with me for all of them. In case you didn't see the vlog, that's what I'm doing. I have a book that has a lot of hotels. I'm gonna cover all of them. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. Bye.